All right, so we just got done making our first YouTube video ever as the Teich team. I'm Connor, this is Cameron Teich.
Cameron.
And we have never really done any type of video production in the past. This is our, at least my first dive into it. And we're just here to share some information that we learned from our first video. And what we learned, how the setup of our studio, and how to make a good video.
Yeah, so part of it was the lighting. Didn't want to look too washed out, but also didn't want to look too dark. And so that was in and of itself kind of a interesting problem to solve. But we figured it out. I think we don't look too washed out, so that's good. Secondly is our sound.
Yeah, sound. We have a microphone right here. You can't see it. I can. But what we figured out is in between me talking and him talking, we're going to pause in between him talking and me talking so we can cut out and create a smooth audio for the viewer.
Yeah. So that has basically very little to do with the real estate side of most of what we're going to be talking about and finance and whatnot. But it pertains to specifically what we are trying to attempt to do with this video channel. And so, obviously we don't have really a lot of experience in the cinematic arts, cinematography, if you will, photography, editing, all that stuff. And so as we kind of continue to pursue this venture, we're going to be learning a lot and making lots of errors along the way. So we figured we would share one of the first ones that we kind of stumbled upon on our very first video.
Yep. And I like book learning a lot, but I also like getting in the field and doing. So you can read a lot about video production, editing, but I don't think a book would talk about pausing in between people talking so you can cut to take away from the mistakes that you say in your audio. So.
But you've never read any books specifically that stated that. So I'm sure that there might possibly be, depending on what books and how many you read.
Those book learners.
Those book learners, but I'm sure any of you out there who do video editing for a living or photography are just laughing and shaking your heads at us. But you know what? I think we're real enough to where we can kind of admit where we don't know something, and that's going to be part of the fun of this whole video adventure, is that we just simply don't really have an idea as to what obstacles are going to come up along the way, but we're excited to pursue them because you know what? The more things that you overcome, the more problems that you find solutions to, the more you're able to learn and grow.
Yeah. I did it again. But the hardest part is taking action. And we have been talking about doing this for quite a while now, and we finally took the step to take action, record, document our journey, and we're just really excited to find out what we don't know. Because what's that Socrates say? A wise man knows what he doesn't know. That probably wasn't
no
Socrates.
Idea. Somebody, maybe, in the history of the world said that
I
one
said
time.
It.
But
I said it.
Yeah, air quotes. Somebody said it. So anyway, thanks for watching our second video about what we learned while making our first video. This is Connor and Cameron signing off for the Teich team.